The following message is transmitted at the request of the Los Angeles Police Department. At 4:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 3 armed men have entered the Sophie Stadium and begun opening fire on anybody in their path and taking over 24 hostages. All residents within a 1-mile radius of Sophie Stadium must seek shelter and lock all of your doors and windows now, as those men can exit the stadium at any time. Do not approach these 3 men as they are considered extremely dangerous. If you come into contact with these men, obey all orders they give you to stay alive. The Sophie Stadium is now closed until further notice, and the rest of Super Bowl 56 has been postponed because of this incident. Stay tuned to your local news station for updates on this dangerous situation.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Los Angeles Police Department and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The 3 men that killed dozens in Sophie Stadium have threatened to detonate a nuclear bomb inside the stadium, as well as kill the hostages if their demands are not met. All residents within a 50-mile radius of Sophie Stadium must evacuate now. Make sure you have food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, and a battery-powered radio to last you on your journey. When evacuating, tie a white cloth or towel to signal authorities that you have evacuated. Do not pick up relatives from schools, hospitals, or nursing homes, as those have their own evacuation procedures. Stay tuned to your local radio station for updates on this life-threatening situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Los Angeles Police Department. This is an all-clear message, as you may exit your shelter at this time. However, the hostages that the 3 men held have all been killed in Sophie Stadium, where Super Bowl 56 was being played. The 3 men have also been arrested after a shootout with SWAT teams. The bomb squad have also successfully defused the nuclear bomb that the 3 men placed and threatened to detonate it if their demands are not met. The Los Angeles Police Department thanks you for your cooperation during this emergency. Civil danger warning. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. At 5:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, a nuclear bomb was detonated at the Sophie Stadium, killing the 3 criminals as well as the hostages they have taken. All residents within a 500-mile radius of Sophie Stadium must seek a fallout shelter immediately. Fallout is a product of nuclear attacks. Prolonged exposure to fallout will result in certain death. If you cannot find a fallout shelter in your area, local authorities will lead you to one. Take a battery-powered radio and all essential supplies with you to the fallout shelter. Sheltering in place is not advised as your survival can be ensured in this scenario. Stay tuned to your local radio station for updates on this deadly situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. This is an all-clear message. The radiation levels have cleared, and you may exit your shelters at this time. However, there is massive damage in the city of Los Angeles, where Sophie Stadium is located. Do not return to Los Angeles as this city is highly radioactive, and will result in certain death when in contact with radiation levels this high. The Federal Emergency Management Agency thanks you for your cooperation during this emergency.